So, Persona fans, I got some news. Is it the Persona 6 announcement we've all been praying for? No, but I'd argue it's still exciting nonetheless. So, let's talk about why this news is actually kind of hype. But first, we're going to get into today's sponsor. If you love getting the best games for the best prices, you need to check out today's sponsor, Fanatical. They offer insane discounts on everything from classic gems to brand new releases, and sometimes even crazy bundle deals that you won't find anywhere else. Personally, I found some steals on games that I've been waiting to grab, and now you can too. Plus, if you use my affiliate link below, not only do you save yourself some money, but you also get to help support the channel at no extra cost to you. So go take a look and you might find your next favorite game for way cheaper. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about in regards to this Persona news, let me fill you in. There's been new news from Atlus regarding the Persona series, but not direct news in the way you would think. It's something that hints at the future of the series. Let's venture back to 2023. If you remember, YouTuber Scramble Faz revealed that the domain for p3re.jp had been registered. This clued us in that Atlus may be remaking Persona 3. Then, 3 months later, we got the official announcement for Persona 3 Reload on Atlus's YouTube channel and socials. Now, it seems like history is repeating itself, this time for the last of the modern titles in the series, Persona 4. As Scramble Fast has now tweeted that the domain for p4re.jp was registered on March 20th, meaning that the announcement for a Persona 4 remake could be coming within the next few months. I know, everybody wants Persona 6, including me, but there's no way y'all didn't see a Persona 4 remake coming. I mean, come on. It's the last one that didn't get a remake. You had to know they were going to remake it. I'd argue it's way more popular than Persona 3 and maybe a bit more than Persona 5 to the community. If you frequent any Persona community Discord or Reddit, you'll notice that a lot of the memes, favorite moments, favorite characters, and favorite Personas come from Persona 4. As a business decision, this makes a lot more sense because Persona 3 Reload made them so much money. I mean, Persona 3 Reload sold 1 million copies worldwide in its first week and became the fastest selling game in the company's history. This remake could more than likely match the success of P3R or even succeed it. Also, this will use less company resources than simply making a whole Persona 6 with a brand new story, characters, and all that. So that's basically the real news we have, and it's mostly speculation. Reasonably correct speculation, but speculation nonetheless. However, to add even more speculation, I thought I would put my glasses on, push them up to my face, and think about some more juicy things that we could get from the Persona 4 remake. So the general consensus over on the Persona Reddit for a hypothetical Persona 4 remake comes down to just a few common features: extra scenes for relationships, more time to spend with other characters like the main cast, and general quality of life changes. While these are all things we could probably and should probably expect from the remake, one big thing that fans and me want changed is the dungeons. Honestly, the dungeons in Persona 4 are kind of boring. Layout wise, it's pretty much just very similar repeating hallways until you hit a stairway. Nothing really changes until you get to the story point in the dungeons. Since the remake will be on modern platforms, they can make dungeons a lot more expansive, kind of like Persona 5's palaces. Make the dungeons layouts change based on whose shadow you're pursuing. For example, in Kanji's dungeon, you can have larger sauna rooms, maybe a room with an onsen, and maybe shadows that are in the shape of sauna users, similar to Persona 5's palace shadows that take different forms inside of the palace outside of combat. Atlus could also add different story paths or side stories to accompany the main story, kind of like how they did with Persona 3 Reload and the Aegis story. But I think they would take the route of doing a faithful retelling of the story with no significant differences. I think all of these changes combined or even separate would probably warrant paying $60 to $70 for a Persona 4 remake. Even though it probably won't cost that much, it'll most likely cost around $60 I could see, or maybe $50, depending on what they add or take out. Regardless of the speculation though, I'm sure we'll learn more official details in the coming months. So with all this speculation floating around, it really just feels like a matter of time before Atlus drops an official announcement on us. Whether they go all in with new features or keep it a faithful remake, a Persona 4 remake seems like a no-brainer after the success of P3R. I mean, let's be real, if it does happen, it's gonna be wild seeing how much they modernize such a beloved game. But what do you think? Are you hyped for a potential Persona 4 remake, or would you rather Atlus just move on to Persona 6? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below and let's talk about it. But on that note, this is where I'm gonna leave you. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.